Hi everyone and welcome back to some more MXGP 2019 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here and this is part number 3 of my career walkthrough. Now we're going to jump straight into the next race today. We're going to the Netherlands. This is a fantastic circuit. Used to love this one on previous MXGP games. So we're going to get straight into the qualifying session. Hopefully have a better qualifying because the AI seems to be so quick on this game. So let's get straight into it and see if we can get a decent spot. Right, so we came last in qualifying again. We were 6 seconds off the pace. I don't know why they've made the AI so quick in qualifying. It's unbelievable. But I'm just going to quickly run through all the setup. Like I said at the start of the walkthrough, I will share if I've made any changes. So I'm just going to quickly run through it really quickly. But today's race is going to be extremely tough. I'm going to need a really good gate drop. Hopefully we can get a good start because I'm just nowhere near the pace of everyone else. So anyway, let's get into the first race. Right, here we go with race 1. Can we get a really good start here in the Netherlands? We need to drop that clutch perfectly. And that wasn't too bad. We managed to get away. Can we get into that first corner? No, we're getting forced out. Oh, dear Lord, almost lost the rear end there. But I managed to stay on. And we're up to P3, so that isn't a bad start. Right, we've really got to get into a decent position. Not too bad through there. Trying to fight into first place. Can we hold it into that corner? We've got to be so careful because it's so easy to lose the rear on this game, and it only gets worse as the laps go on. And that's one thing I struggled in the previous episode. If you watch that, both times on the final lap I really made mistakes because the ruts get so big and it's so tough to get any acceleration out the slow corners. You've got to manage it really well. So let's see if we can get round here. This is a very challenging corner. This is one I was struggling on in the qualifying session, and that qualifying session on this mode is only 5 minutes, so it's a shame you can't extend that because I would like to have had a longer qualifying. I really did struggle, and being so far off the pace was so frustrating. But this has been a really good start. Oh, that was nicely done. Now, that's another corner that I did have some problems with as well. Right, let's get nicely turned in there. That's not too bad. And we've managed to pull away slightly. But can we hold on to this lead? Like I said, we were quite a bit off the pace. So we've got to try and make no mistakes if that is actually possible. And that is the first lap out the way. This is a difficult section. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I will take that. And slowly get round that corner. And now you can see the difference in the surface. And this is where you've got to try and pick your lines. And it is so tough. It's nicely done through there. And we started really, really well. This is exactly what I wanted. Now, I used to have some real joy around this circuit on previous MXGP games, and it was one I used to like online. I think, if I'm correct, I only ever lost once around here online, and I raced around here quite a few times. So yeah, I did have some really good races, and I'm definitely going to have to do the online very soon once I've just gained a bit more experience. Oh god, that was almost a mistake there, just clipping the board. I need to focus a little bit more. Now, I do not like the way this game resets you when you slightly go off circuit, and it says object avoided. Now, sometimes you're not going to hit that object because you go slightly off the circuit, but you can correct it. The game doesn't give you time. That's one thing I definitely think they need to tweak. And look, they've caught up. This is what I was worried about. Now, we've got to be careful around this turn. Let's just go a little bit wider again. And that's not too bad. But, yeah, got to be consistent. Now this is going to be 4 laps and it's 2 races, so let's see if we can at least get some points on the board. We really had a terrible point score in the last episode, and I want to make up for that. We go to Italy in the next round, and that is a very challenging circuit, so we really do need to pick up some points today, and we need to try and earn some credits to improve the bike. I think the next item I think we need to address is either the brakes or the suspension. I think the bike power-wise isn't too bad, although we could improve the acceleration with a new rear sprocket. And it's not too bad through there, really pushing my luck through there. But again, we've managed to extend our lead. Now, the fastest time is a 1:43. They were doing 1:37s in the qualifying session. So, yeah. So at the moment, it's not running as fast as qualifying, which is working into my favour. But it's not getting too excited yet. There's still a long way to go. Just trying to be careful. Just be a little bit steady. Now that's a corner which I reckon I'm going to have problems on. Oh, we coasted through that one. Okay, that's nicely done. And we're coming towards the end of this third lap. And so far, this has been a really good race. We've started really well, and we've managed to maintain it. It's not too bad around there. But there is a lot of circuits on the tour that I really do like. And I must admit, hopefully they're going to be ones that I can pick up the most points on, because I think, if I remember rightly, the one that I really didn't like, I think it was which one was it? I think it was Thailand. I used to really struggle around that circuit, and Assen, that was a really tough circuit as well. So let's see if we can do a little bit better on them this year. Too bad. Oh yeah, and Germany. Germany's another one I used to have real problems with. So there is quite a few circuits that I really do struggle on. It's not too bad through there. Just trying to keep nice and tight on this final lap. Just trying not to make any mistakes. And let me know in the comments below if you're enjoying the game. I think the interest on this game hasn't been as great as I would have liked. I would have expected a little bit more, you know, comments and views, but it's not going to deter me. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do my walkthrough. I'm going to go through all the MX2 season and all the way through the MXGP season as well. So don't worry, guys. If you're tuning in to watch a walkthrough, I am going to go all the way through it, no matter the interest, because I like having it on my channel. Because I've done every single walkthrough since MXGP2, so I'm going to keep that up to all you guys that like these sort of walkthroughs on the channel. And that is not too bad. We're coming to the final corner, and it looks like we're going to take a win. But there is a couple of bikes that did slowly catch up on that final lap. Did struggle a little bit, so I took it nice and steady, and we take the maximum points in that first race. But can we repeat that? It's not going to be easy, but yeah, that is exactly what I want to do, and we started really well. Right, let's get straight into race 2. Right, can we get another decent start here? Drop the clutch. Now! Oh, that wasn't too bad. And we're out the gates. Can we get into that first corner without any riders coming out the inside? Yes, we're through. And we take the whole shot. Oh, what a perfect start to this second race. And once again, we've managed to get away. And this is exactly, again, what we needed. But can we get into a better rhythm this time? And it's not too bad through there. We've managed to just pull away slightly. We've got to make use of the circuit of the first lap, because once it starts getting beaten up, it is so tough to keep the pace up, especially around some of the slow corners. It gets so bogged up, and that's when you start seeing mistakes. So let's try not to give anyone any opportunity. Let's see if we can become the champion in the Netherlands. Too bad around that turn. And that's nicely done round there. Oh, what a perfect start to this race. But yeah, I was really worried. I mean, after that last episode, I was thinking, how the hell am I going to compete? Because the AI were just too quick in the corners in the final stages of the race. I was struggling with the surface, and they didn't seem to be affected by it. It'd be really interesting to see the difference in the wets, because I always found in the wet races the AI weren't as good. And is that going to be the same on this year's game? I'm going to find out hopefully very soon, because there will be some races. Oh no! Oh, damn! Made a mistake. Oh, just that was my own fault. Just lost a little bit of pace around that turn. Yeah, this game is not very forgiving with the corner cuts. I mean, I deserve to get reset there, but yeah, that's not what I wanted, because I've let all the AI catch up. Now I'm going to be under pressure. But yeah, it'd be really interesting, to, like I said, to see if the AI are improved in the wets. And we haven't seen any sign of rain in this walkthrough so far. So I'm not sure what sort of races or circuits we're going to get the rain on, but I guarantee you it's going to throw us out. And it'd be interesting to see if we're better in the qualifying session as well. I mean, I understand that you start the walkthrough on a stock bike, and your bike's not going to be as quick as the official teams, but 5-6 seconds. And I think in the first race in Argentina, I was like 9 seconds off the pace. That's just absolutely ridiculous. 9 seconds. It's not too bad for them. Just managed to just pull away slightly after that mistake. We can't afford to do that again. That section a little bit better. We've managed to really find our rhythm around this circuit, which is good. This is, like I said, this is a circuit I really like, and it's always good to go on a circuit that you remember, and you know where the difficult areas are. This was always a difficult area. That was much better, and this corner as well. Struggling to get the grip, but that was much better. I think I'm finding it a little bit better around certain parts of the circuit. Now we've got a better back tyre. I think that's made a real difference, because we really did struggle for rear grip. And I find in the aggressive acceleration and the braking much better as well. That's made a difference. So I might keep that on there. I went for the intermediate wheelbase as well, rather than the long. That's made a slight difference. Oh, I've got to be careful. Just lost a little bit of pace through there. Can we get to the final lap without making any more errors? Really starting to slow down as this circuit gets really chewed up. I mean, this circuit is going to be extremely tough in the wet, and I've seen a few other people that have posted these videos that are playing the game. They've actually raced around this one in the wet, and it looks really interesting, really tough. Luckily I've escaped that weather. I thought I was going to get it in Great Britain, so I didn't get that either, although I struggled on the circuit anyway. It's not too bad around that turn. We're going to get to the final lap, still in the lead. We've got one rider just closing in. So just nail it through here again. Just backing off the throttle through there. Right, get a nice turn. And, oh god, almost lost the rear, be careful. Backed off the throttle. And it's really difficult to pick up speed once it gets beaten up. I've just got to be careful not to make any errors. Just take it steady. Not too bothered even if I drop one place. Second still would be awesome, and that should give us enough points to come the champion and have the most points after the 2 races. Be careful from there. This is a really sensible, steady final lap. don't want to repeat what I did in the last episode. Again, oh god, really difficult. You have to really feather that throttle. You can't accelerate because also when you start mucking around with the acceleration and the gearing, you always get it wheeling up and stuff like that, and just spinning out the rear. So you've got to get the fine balance. And again, it looks like they're all starting to catch up, trying to put me under pressure coming into the final stages. But I'm not going to give this one away. Oh god, I almost lost it around that turn. Be careful. One more corner. Let's just back off the throttle, get it turned in, and straighten up the bike, and we should be okay. And again, we're going to take maximum points. Oh, what an awesome... Oh, this has just been one of the best days on this game so far. 2 races, maximum points, and I can't ask for more. So let's get into the final results. Right, so we took maximum points today, 50 points, 13 ahead of second, and that's going to put us in a much better position in the championship, hopefully. But yeah, that was a really good performance, and this is I think the second or third day I've played this game, and that is definitely by far the best. I've really struggled on it previously, and we've gone top on 113. Oh, what an awesome round that was. It's put us in a really decent position. Hopefully we've earned some decent credit so we can spend some money on the bike. So let's get straight into that now and see what we can upgrade. So here we go. Right, so I've just upgraded our gear and bike, and I totally forgot, because I had the day 1 edition, I had some free stuff as well. So look at the graphics on the bike, I really do like that. But let's go straight in to see if we can upgrade a component. So we've got just over 5,000 credits, and I'm thinking about upgrading possibly, let's have a look, the rear sprockets. Do you know what? I'm going to go with suspension, because I think the handling is going to be very important, especially for the next circuit. We go to Italy, and that is a really challenging circuit. So I'm going to go with the suspension, and I'm going to go, which make should I go? Pro circuit? Yeah, let's go with the Pro circuit. They've always served me well in previous games. So that is what we've upgraded on the bike today. Better suspension. We still need to do the brakes, the sprockets. There's some loads of other stuff that we can do to this bike, but so far so good. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, and hopefully in the next episode we can still move forward and keep this championship fight up. So see you in the next episode.